Do I sound nice, Alex? Beautiful. Okay, cool. Tonight on Double Hammer. Don't change your screens, you're right where you need to be. You're watching Below the Belt's Double Hammer. Tonight we bring you a softer vibration with a brand new song hot off the press in the last 24 hours, along with 2 previously released singles. It is a delight to have with us Myer U Clark.
Thank you. This song is called Acres for Acres. Leveling with you, I'm at your porch by light. And if you come through, I'll still be here twilight. Teaching me how to look to another flame and spell my own name. Teaching me how to get up and read again. And if you feel the same, acres for acres, I'll make it count for you. Rattling down and over the side you go. When you're carrying wishes over the ridge and low. I never pictured these could be my new clothes. They suit me well. I never pictured that I would let it show. While you are around, acres for acres, making it count for you. Acres for acres, it's really the least I can do. This next song is my latest single. It's called My Pack Horse. She came along to the sea in my heart, pretending together, pretending apart. And we were dancing, nobody else fit so well. And we were dancing, nobody else caught the spell. And you never guess just where my pack horse goes. No, you never guess just where my pack horse goes. Just as a snake breathes the clouds, swallows sky. But I am patient and she knows just why. And we were dancing, nobody else fit so well. And we were were dancing for more than a score or a spell. And you never guess just where my pack horse goes. No, you never guess just where my pack horse goes. This next song is called Healers. Taking turns to be healers, taking turns to be glad. But I'm feeling inside so much more now that I can't promise I won't be back. Showing no sign that you're nearer, showing no sign that you stay. But I'm feeling inside so much more now that I can't call it a day. Every moment we make, we can be showing a sign. And the moment we make it, there'll be no more to hide. The junction of your heart and mine, by the gold mining town. Are you settled to do what comes easy, or will you go the long way around? I don't wanna be owing you now, I don't want to be proud. But I'm feeling inside so much more now that I promise I won't be back. Don't you know you got that spark safe in my heart? Not a check mark, it's my skylark and angel shot. Taking turns to be glad. But I'm feeling inside so much more now that I can promise I won't be back. Thank you. Gonna tune up now.
Cup of tea and a conversation with Myer U Clark. Myer, how was your set? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really good. Yeah, it was really fun.
Sweet, solid. I'm glad you enjoyed. You played a couple of the old songs that you kept released in 2023, and you also played a brand new song there. Is that your first song of 2024 that you've written?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about it? What's it called?
For now it's called More Than a Shorty, but I might change the lyrics. But
what was your sort of process with that? When did you finish that one off?
literally last night. But I think I might change the lyrics, so it's maybe not finished.
It's still in progress then.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a little exclusive for Double Hammer. Cool. And your lyrics, they sound kind of they're very sweet, warm, and some of them sound like, without being specific to what, but they sound almost devotional. Where's your like starting point? Because some people write songs about how much they like hot dogs. Why do you write songs about the things that you write songs about?
I'm quite a romantic person, or like I idealize things and people quite easily, and that's always a useful thing for songwriting, I suppose.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's where like a lot of poetry comes from and stuff like that. It's just a case of like, I'm so bottled up with feeling that if I couldn't scream at the street or I'll seem mental, so I'm gonna put music to it, or I'm gonna put it to page, and it's sort of like a release, you know. So this is your first song of 2024. Last year you had two singles come up, Pack Horse and Healers, right?
Yeah.
From that to, obviously, you had your album come out, Citrine. That was in 2022.
Yeah.
2022. And yeah, like I said, with each one you sort of see the build. But what's that been like for you? Because with Pack Horse and Healers, it feels, I don't know, it lands better.
Oh, God, yeah.
It lands so nicely, and it's just, you know, really beautiful kind of music I want to share with somebody else. But what's that? What's the development been like for you?
I think I'm a lot more happier with the songs now. They're coming much more easily to me, and they're like less stressful to write, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I used to really grovel at getting them together, and now I think once you go through doing that for like, once you've written like 20 or so songs, it starts to, you get your own process, and it's, yeah, you're more happy.
I really like it. You do harken back to a bit more of a classical form of you know, I guess poetry. You know, there's people like, on the American side of things, like we're saying about Blaze Foley and Townes Van Zandt, these people who sort of bordered into, yeah, I can tell from the music, but they sort of border into like sort of the outlaw ways of expression. And then you've got Nick Drake.
He's like a fountain, yeah, inspiration.
Yeah, he's you know, his music is endlessly beautiful, and there's definitely an imprint of it on your songs. Were those artists that you listened to growing up? Like, what it's a music out of time of the one that we live in now? What was your introduction to that sound?
My favorite singer is Al Bowley. He's a English. Well, I think he's South African English singer from the 20s or the 30s, and because they're very melodic songs and they're very sentimental as well. So I really connected with all of that. And I think that's how I started songwriting, just from seeing the patterns in those songs, and also folk, just any folk music. It's always been playing in my house back home.
So like, you've often been, you know, like those people are all often solo performers. And you, up until relatively recently, have been a purely solo performer. But then they're not here today, but you do sometimes play now with a double bass player.
I do.
And there's a new band that you're involved in coming out, making their debut soon. The Scuttlers, right?
Yes.
What's that? How's that been? Like, has been pushing more into a band context with the addition of one player to yourself, and then jumping out into a more band designed format. You know, has it been something you want to do for a while, or is it a relatively recent temptation?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think both things I kind of just stumbled into. I didn't pursue either of them, and then it sort of just happened, but I'm very thankful both of them did. We're having Noah playing bass has been really good, like, because the songs are already there, but then they really come alive with like a percussive bass. And I one thing that my songs really lack is a rhythm, I feel like, sometimes, and he really gives them that.
Like
because they're more focused on melody than like interesting rhythms, and he really just supplies those. But with the Scutlers, they're really great. It's very different to what I usually do, which is really freeing.
Yeah, and what is it? I swear I read something that described you frantic or erratic. You kind of you have it sounds like you're a lot more provocative, pronounced, or something.
Yeah, it's basically alternative rock, but it's got lots of different elements to it, I suppose. It's very jazzy, almost like a math rock. A bit like American football sometimes.
Okay.
And like, because it's quite highly strung emotion. Yeah, it's really fun. I've been very influenced by a performer called Andy Kaufman. He is a very good performance artist.
I certainly describe him as frantic and erratic, but where does the Andy come into the Myer?
I don't know. I do connect with him a lot sometimes when I watch him sometimes. But he's very playful and mischievous.
Yeah, definitely.
And
oh my god.
Yeah, it's really fun to do that on stage. It's a different way of it becomes less musical, it becomes more theatrical.
But speaking of like playing with bands, I've really been looking into collaborating with a pre-existing band.
Yes.
Yes.
The Freak Show.
The Freak Show. What can you tell me about that?
We've only met once so far, but we're about to have a little jam session next week, I think. And we're gonna try and write a song together. Songwriting session.
Sweet. How are you feeling about that?
Very excited. Yeah, really excited. Because I don't usually write with other people, so it's really, whenever I do, it's really refreshing. Because everyone else has just as many ideas as I do, and then can take so many. It's really, really good. It's never really as strained as when you're on your own.
Also, with Below the Belt, you've got a music video coming soon. What song's that for? What's the premise? And sort of, without giving too much away of what we're going to witness, what we're going to witness?
It's for the song Healers that came out last year, and I think it captures the feelings in it very well. I think.
What are the emotional touch points of Healers, which you think the video hits?
It's quite a self-doubting song and hesitant, because I can be quite like that. And I wanted to capture that.
Yeah.
I hope everyone likes it. I know I'm very honoured for it to have been made.
You got a few things in cooking in the fryer there, but what are your future plans? Things which maybe the wheels aren't turning on yet, but wheels that you'd like to get turning. I've
got enough for an album. This summer, I'm hoping. I haven't started recording apart from the singles, but and I'd like to do an EP with Noah as well, just double bass, like a stripped back kind of. But yeah, I'm very happy with what's happening at the moment. Bristol seems really good. Yeah,
it's holding a sound very, very nicely. You know, it sounds like you've got locomotion to sort of, you know, like another step along the journey, another place to go to, another milestone to hit, and that sounds like it's all you know, the momentum is secure. Now, in a more serious question, if you were a canned good, what canned good would you be?
Mackerel.
You can think about it for a second.
Yeah.
I have Bakewell. What do you think? It's tough. It's kind of like a Rorschach test.
Anchovies. Yeah.
Why?
Because they're really good. On like spaghetti with garlic and chili peppers and like Philadelphia and spinach.
Damn. I'll have to try that out.
And lime as well.
And lime?
Yeah.
Crazy. Culinary. Myer U Clark. Thank you.
No worries.
Cool. Cool.
do much more than assure you it's true. I really do care for you, and I'd be happy to be independently blue. If I can be there for you, pretty soon we'll be singing our separate tunes. Maybe in June, but I can do much more than assure you it's true. I really do care for you.
Thank you.